Dusty Taylor's a unique young man that had a lot of success in basketball, but was even more successful in rodeo, among the state's highest ranked and even amongst the nation. Speaking for Dusty will be Coach Eric Hamilton.
Well, Dusty called me to ask me if I'd speak, and I wasn't so eager like Coach Linscomb and Coach Hafey were to take the job. I asked Dusty, who's speaking? And he said, Coach McLeod, Linscomb, Hafey, newcomers, Payton, Trapp again. I said, well, Dusty, I'd love to speak to you for you, but is there any way I could just go to Lamar and saddle your horses and clean your stalls, and we'll get somebody else? But really, I am honored, and I'm grateful that Dusty asked me. He is a very special kid. He was unable to make it here tonight, which is too bad because it's a wonderful honor for these guys. And I just can't tell you guys the quality of the 6 candidates that we have tonight. And let's just give, just quality 6 young people that are truly outstanding Moffat County students. Let's give them one more hand. And she'll probably get a lot of thank yous, but I know Lisa Lawton did a ton of work on all these place settings. I love all the pictures, and what a remarkable job she did. A lot of hard work. Way to go, Lisa. So back to Dusty. So I thought maybe I'll keep this short for Dusty because he's not here. But the more I thought about Dusty, the more I wrote down, and just all the memories came back from coaching Dusty for 4 years. But it takes me way back to when we used to rodeo, and I saw Dusty as a 5-year-old little wrangler, and when you saw him rodeo as a 5-year-old, you knew this kid was special. This kid had heart. He would never give up. That kid, he had try, as they say in rodeo. He had try, and Dusty Taylor takes try to the next level. He was never the fastest kid, never had the best horses. In fact, Dusty, I believe, trained most of his horses and made them what they were. But the kid was a remarkable, gifted competitor, and that's what Dusty is, and he will be remembered as a true competitor. He was the most soft-spoken, easygoing, laid-back kid. And like Coach Linscomb was talking about Stelly, when it came time for competition, the light switch went on. And there was no more nice guy with Dusty. He was tough. He wanted to win. He did everything in his heart, everything in his body, in every contest, whether it was roping, basketball game, rodeo. He gave it everything he had until it was all over to do what he could to win. So I just wonder how this kid could be so laid back all the time and have that switch go on. But it was truly remarkable. His teammates really admired and respected Dusty. They were always loving to be around him. He was the key guy. I had this brilliant idea when the season started this year that because Dusty was such a great defender, I thought, well, I'm going to practice. I'll put Dusty on the best offensive player every night, and it'll challenge Dusty to be a great defender, and it'll make our best offensive guy better. So about the third night practice, I knew that was really a horrible idea. Not only did Dusty dominate and frustrate our best guys every night, it was just, you could really see it tearing the team apart because our offense was really starting to struggle. So I knew then that I was going to put Dusty, the best defender, let him play with our best offensive guys and let them have success as well. But Dusty, his parents raised him upright. When you spoke to Dusty, he answered with yes sir, yes ma'am, no sir, no ma'am, greeted you with a handshake, and he was always, you knew he was listening to every word you spoke. Really, really a respectful kid. I'm going to go into one more story about him. I just couldn't believe how much that kid loved his brother and loved his family. And I remember, probably the most emotional senior night we've ever had at Moffat County High School as far as basketball that I've been a part of was when his brother Denton was a senior last year, and Dusty was just a wreck. I mean, just a wreck, because I've never seen brothers that were that close. That's really special. And I remember, Dusty had won the starting position last year, and I knew Denton's time was limited, and I asked him one game, one of our last home games, I asked Dusty if he would mind if I told him, Dusty, this is your starting position, you've earned it, but I'd really like to give Denton some confidence and let him start tonight. And Dusty, without hesitation, said, yeah, you start him every game, coach. He's the guy. And I believe Dusty would do that for any teammate. That's just the kind of kid he was. But moving on. If Dusty, if good guys wear white hats, I'm not sure they do anymore, maybe black hats, but 10 years down the road, 20 years, 30 years down the road, Dusty Taylor is going to have a big 10-gallon white hat on. He's going to answer with a yes sir. He's going to greet you with a handshake, and he'll be a really good guy down the road. He's going to be successful. He's going to have a great family, and people will always remember Dusty as being a super teammate, friend, and he's a cowboy at heart all the way. Thanks a lot.